This morning I woke up and I started thinking about how we could recycle water. I know it's a subject that a lot of people have been discussing. It's a subject that comes up sometimes at workshops and seminars on how to recycle water. And I've got some three brilliant ideas to share on how we can recycle water. And I hope you can pick one of them and give it a try. I have three options. The first one I like us to look at is situations where we normally use, some of us use bottled water at home. And so we open this water, Voltic or whatever it is, and then we drink. And most of the times, we just drink half, then the other half we just pour in the sink or pour out. And then if you are a person who tries to recycle rubber, you put it in the appropriate bin. If you are a careless person, you also throw it somewhere and then move on. But can you imagine the amount of water that we've kind of wasted by just pouring that half um, bottle of water, into the sink to drain away? And especially for children who will just drink a little bit and then pour the rest away. It becomes like a hobby, and they just do it, voluntarily and leisurely and with a lot of fun. But one way that we can recycle unused drinking water, especially in bottles, if you can practice it at home, is to create a small container where you can pour the rest of the water in bottles that you will not drink into. And by the end of the day, I'm sure you will have, or 2 days, you may have your container filled up. That water you can use to wash your car, you can use to, even wash your clothing, you can use to scrub your washroom or use it for something else. That would have saved you some amount on your water bill. Another idea for water recycle is trying to channel, if you have a setup kitchen, instead of just washing those bowls, washing the glasses, and the water drain into the sewage system and then just washes away somewhere. Why, if it's your own house and you have space in your garden, you have a garden, why not channel the water from your sink in the kitchen um, in such a way that when you are not going to be using soap water and all that, the water can be channeled into your garden. I live in a village in India sometime this year, and I saw this household do something very, very brilliant. They have buffaloes. They normally bath once a day or twice a week, and normally when they bath the buffalo, they've created a channel for the water from where they keep the buffaloes to their garden, and all the water just drains straight to the garden and waters their garden. And so for 12 months, they have vegetables and everything growing because there's continuous supply of water from um, the house where the animals are kept to the garden. That is a very wise approach. They don't pay so much for water, but they are so wise in how they use water. And so you can also consider that, especially if you are just building a house, you can channel, the water from your kitchen to your garden, and then that can water that's irrigation, isn't it? And so then you don't need to use fresh water to water your plants, and then increase your water bill. I'm trying to help you to save some money. And the third thing that you can do, which may look a bit bizarre, but you can give it a try, is what about, imagine the amount of water you waste when you are in the shower. When you enter your shower and you open the shower, do you know about 70% of the water doesn't actually fall on you? Some either just splash and then goes off, and some never touch you. Just a small portion of water actually falls on you. You've enjoyed some leisure for some time, but you can enjoy some more leisure if you can save money on your water bill by introducing a bucket or a container in your bathroom if you have a bath, or if you have a shower, so that the water that spills off or that does not touch you can fall into this water, these containers, this bucket or this receptacles, can then the water in them can be harvested and put into a bigger container. I can assure you within a week you will have quite an amount of water that you have harvested in your washroom. In this case, we are not talking about rain harvest, but we are talking about shower harvest. You would have harvested some of the shower that would have gone waste, which you would have paid for anyway, and then use that water to water your garden or to scrub your washroom or even to flush your toilet, and you'd have saved some money for your household. We want to make this world a water wise world, and we need to continue to dialogue, brainstorm, and see how best we can use water sustainably so that the generations that come after us will not live on deserts like we find today in the arid regions. Until we come your way, please let's continue to engage. Send me an email. Don't just watch, share what you are watching. If you'd like to do some further research, I'm happy to collaborate. Send me a message. We can do some research, have some case studies, and then continue to share knowledge and then make this world a water wise world. Until I come your way on another episode, let's remember creating a water wise world is for our own benefit. Bye.